everyone, welcome back. Finally, a weekend without any events going on, no holidays ever. But let me tell you, I was really happy for 2024. A lot of good things that moved yesterday. I mean, we had this one stock, QQS. Wait till I show you that. For some of you that hasn't seen it yet, my God, what a great little runner-up. Beautiful moving stock over the course of the day. And, you know, it was just awesome. Plus a couple other ones I want to look at, like Boyle and Marin, RXR, and RX, and there's a lot of them. Peloton's moving too also. We're going to check that all out. But good to see you all. Good morning, everybody. So we're going to get ready for the weekend. Looks like job numbers came out. Expect a little bit more higher than it was. It actually, market took a little bit of a hit. The Dow futures were down. We were down to like 180. We're back down only about 70. So we did come back up a little bit. So see how that you'll see how that plays out. Now remember, it is Friday. So you want to be careful on how to trade. You know what I mean? So let's be careful. You know, one of the big things that I like to do is find out. We'll see what moves in the morning early when the market opens up. And you saw what happened yesterday too. Let me just kind of repeat this. Let me go take a step back. We had a couple of decent stocks that did move in pre-market, but then when the market opened up, one of those stocks I just want to point out to you, if you were here, just write this down. I had it here my list. Always keep a legal pad next to you so I take my notes with me. So if you remember, this was the watch list from yesterday. Okay, everybody see that there? I'm going to put it on the screen here. So the big one was, remember I told you I put a stock on, we had the B list and the C list. Well, QS, let me start off with that. Okay, QS was on the B list. I said, listen, sometimes they move. They'll come out, they'll show up out of the nowhere, and some of them, like the OMGA and the JFBR, they didn't do it. MIMN, they didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. They looked pretty good in the pre-market, but they kind of died. But this one, my God, it was absolutely off the charts. What a gorgeous, easy trade. Actually, if you were in the Cyber Group room, and once again, if you're watching on social media, remember, ring that bell, give us that thumbs up, and subscribe to all our channels on every one of them. We're broadcasting on, pretty much every social media. But take your phone and you scan that QR code, join our room, because yesterday it was like almost like a lesson doing a class. And we don't like to teach when we trade because that is for classroom, but this one was just unbelievable. You could see it right here. Let me make this into a little bit bigger here. So you can see right here, it had a good move. And then 9:30, you see how it kind of was moving there in the pre-market. Then all of a sudden, 9:45, I'm like, it's moving pretty good. It's making higher highs. And now we're around 9:50. And now we're up, and the stock right now is at $7.80. And then boom, now we're already at $8. It did a little shake, boom. Then it went up to $8.20. And then did a little bit of a shake. And then listen, we're done commentarying right around 10:30. And look how much we're already up until 11 o'clock. It was already at 8:20, and we were watching this thing around $7, up $1. Do you know $1 on 1,000 shares is $1,000? You didn't need 1,000. Let's say you made half that, okay? Let's say you made a quarter of that. You made half. You're talking, a $100,000 a year salary. And then let's say you're from, West Coast, and you're not a morning person. You showed up at 11. Maybe if you showed up at 12 o'clock, it was already 860. Everything here kept going up and up. And look at it, went from like 860 up to about 940. So I know if you were in the room, you guys were trading it all day. But we don't buy here at the bottom. We don't sell here on top. We always buy in between. But I was actually done when I came back. I was actually talking to one of our new students that joined us. That is here now. Where'd she go? Alicia, there she is. So Alicia is one of our new students that came in here, logging in earlier. Welcome, hola to you too, Alicia. Welcome, being part of our being one of our gold students. And I was talking to her. I was like, Alicia, look at this stock. It's so awesome. And meanwhile, I'm in the Cyber Group room. I'm telling everyone, hey, we don't make any recommendation. I say QS looking good. Still making new highs. We saw orders kept going up and up and up, and it was just awesome. So anyway, that's what you guys missed, but don't worry about it. We say it all the time. Today's a new day. We're going to find something else. But you know what? And if you missed this stock, there was so many others out there too. So let me put this back where we're at. But what else we had? We had Can that moved pretty nice yesterday. It was a nice little cheap little stock. $2 to about 230. It wasn't a big winner, but took a big hit, came back down. This one, ALT, I mean, my God, it came a little late, but it was like a 1030 move. Boom. This thing just shot up from $10 to $11.20. So, I mean, there were quite a few out there. RX, another one, not as pretty as the QS, but this thing just went from like $10 up to 11. Mara had a good move yesterday. I mean, Mara took a big hit from $13 down to 20, went down 10 bucks, but made a big comeback. You know, it's starting to get a little hairy, that stock a little bit. Well, I'm obviously waiting for that big announcement, what's going to happen with the ETF on Bitcoin. And then Boyle did pretty well too yesterday. It's down a little bit this morning, but I have it as a swing trade. But a lot of us, if you swing trade it, you should have got in somewhere around the $28 range. But, you know, I not only could you swing trade it, but you could also day trade it sometimes. All right. So anyway, that's what we missed yesterday. It was a good day yesterday, but now let's start going in to see what's moving this morning. Now, there were a couple of stocks out there. Let me change my screen and bring up my level 3. First of all, I don't know what's going on, but do you guys have the same problem I'm having on NASDAQ Bookviewer? The bid's on the left and the ask is on the right. It's supposed to be in the middle. I don't know. Something's weird with their screen today. I don't know if it's just me or it's everyone, but looks like they're having an issue with that. All right. Let me bring this down over here. Make this a little bit bigger so we can see what's going on. There we go. All right. So let's go see what's happening this morning. Let's see what's moving. We got this one stock, AIMD. Oops. Get my new sheet over here and write it down. It's the biggest percentage gainer of the day. All right. Now, if you notice, this has been happening a lot in the mornings. We're finding these stocks are up 150% in pre-market. A lot of it made us move early. At 7 a.m., it had a good move right here from 350, but it's kind of dying. Some of these stocks, you got to be careful because they don't really continue to move up anymore once the market opens up. So we're going to put it on our list. I like the spread. I like the volume, you know, but we got to have good movement here. All right. Hold on. Let me fix the filter here because let me just put this at 100. Eliminate all these yucky small so I can get better of a view of that stock. So a couple of iceberg orders. Got a big seller here for 7,000 at 440. I'm not really seeing anything on level 4, but on level 3, pretty much the same across the board. This stock looks like a buyout, so we're going to scratch that out. SGD, this one right here, it's got a couple of it has a couple of decent iceberg orders. SGD. So you got 6,000 there. You got 5,000 down here, 6,000, 1,000, 2,000 between $2 and 201. So it's right around here. That's a support. You can see the support levels there. Right now it's at 213. Not really seeing too much out there. I see people up and above in the 260 range, but that's about it. But that's a long way to go. But you know what? It's up 55%. It's got a good spread. Looks tradable. Remember, 50% of the people lose money because stocks are not tradable. Got to make sure they're tradable so we can get out comfortably. This one also moving up pretty nicely. BNZI. This one just showed up on my watch list just now. That's why we start, 30 minutes before. So BNZI's got some good orders out here. A couple of 4-digit numbers, a couple of thousands. It looks like more of like an algo stock right now from what I can see. I'll show you level 4 for somebody who's never seen it before. See what I'm saying? Got a big move here. Buyer showed up right down here, but he canceled. Looks a little more algo-ish, if you know what I mean. So we got a little nervous when it comes out. Probably we'll see the order start showing up once the market opens up at 9:30 on this stock. And we see that all the time. This stock is up 20%. Nice, cheap, inexpensive stock. Got a big iceberg order I see here at 215. IMUX. Yeah, you see him right there. We got $1.89. We got about 13,000. Good, nice iceberg orders on this one. 15,000 buyer out there at $1.69. What we're looking for. Remember, the iceberg orders gives us, helps us find those supports and resistance levels. All right. So we're down to 15% here. This one is up a little bit this morning. Looks like a bomb just starting to pick up on it now. I'll put that on the B list. What else? All right. Now, once we get past 10%, we scratch, okay? Losers. Anything getting crushed over here? Nothing looking really pretty on the loser side. So no good shorts or dead cat bounces. New York Stock Exchange, biggest percentage winner here, up 12%. Pole is back in there. All right, listen, we did well with Pole on Monday, right? Doesn't look like it's doing anything crazy, but I might put this on the B list, okay? It is up 9%. I don't know if that has to do with the spread a little bit, but I'll put this on a watch list. KOLD is on there because obviously it's the opposite of Boyles. So Boyles down, so coal will be up. That pretty much does it. Any big good losers? No. This stock is getting crushed right here. Is it still a short? Spread looks pretty damn ugly if you ask me. All right, now remember, it is Friday, so we know how to trade on Fridays. Traders like to take off. They like to enjoy the weekend. They got a big storm that's coming this week. Nice big run up on Eli Lilly, by the way. That was another stock that we had on the watch list. Lilly, told you that on a swing trade. There was a pretty good buy on that, right around that 175, 180. Keep an eye on Lilly. That one looks pretty good too, but it's expensive. All right. But anything else? Oh, that's right. Peloton. That's right. Peloton's moving too. I forgot. I had that one on our list too. We bring it. Thanks, Mike, for letting me know that. That's teamwork. So Peloton's moving up pretty good this morning. It had a good move yesterday, and I'll show you yesterday's move. That one you can see from yesterday's move moved up pretty nicely. So Peloton is, let me bring it up over here. PTON. Peloton's got some good volume, good iceberg orders, good movement. It is moving up pretty well today. Didn't they come out with some news? They did some alliance with somebody. There was some type of news. I forgot. They teamed up with someone. I forgot who it was. They're always teaming up with somebody. I'll tell you, one thing I give Peloton really good credit. They're really good marketers. Very, very good marketers. All right. So, and they do advertise a lot. So that kind of helps. But that was a fun stock. Is that the news right there after the company? TikTok announcement. That's what it was. Exclusive partnership with TikTok, working contained with TikTok community. There you go. That was the big news. So that made that stock move up pretty nicely. All right. So let's get ready for the open. A couple of quick announcements before we go. Very important. Everybody, big event that's coming up. Big event on Wealth 365. I gave you the link right here. Okay. So if you're watching on our show, click on that link. Make sure you register because if you get that, we'll give you a promotion package here at CTU. So please make sure you use the link that we give you. Everyone here, listen, there's a lot of great speakers there. Click on that link, register. We need your support too also to be there. And you know why? Because we're always looking to recruit traders, but there are some really, really good speakers. It's going 1 week long. So you got about 15 minutes before we get started. It's on June 15th. It's a really, really big event. You're talking some of the biggest gurus there. If you have any recommendations, if you want a recommendation, I think you should see or not see, just send me a quick email. I'll be happy to. But please register for it. Register early. They got a lot of good promotions. They got a lot of free gifts they're going to give you if you log in early, including us. So make sure you use that promotion link that we just gave you for the big Wealth 365. It's in 2 weeks. All right, guys. All right, let's get ready for the market open up. We'll see you. And if I don't see you this afternoon, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Enjoy your weekend. And happy Friday.